Warming oceans are ki11ing dolphins, study shows. Dolphins may be in serious trouble as temperatures rise with global warming. After a heat wave struck the waters of Western Australia in 2011, scientists noticed that warmer ocean temperatures caused fewer dolphin births and decreased the animal's survival rate. The heat wave caused the water temperature of an area called Shark Bay to rise about 4 degrees above the annual average. After the heat wave, the dolphins also gave birth to fewer calves. What worries the researchers is that this change in birth rate wasn't only observed immediately after the year of the heat wave. The dolphins that it. Researchers had noticed that the warmer waters killed a lot of seagrass, which drives the bay's entire ecosystem. It provides food, once. What was a surprise, he said, was that even 6 or 7 years after the heat wave, there was still no. It's unclear what is causing the change in dolphin survival and birth rate. It may be because not all dolphin groups were affected. Some of those scientists have long known that a warmer ocean is bad news for animals. The warmth stresses it's likely there will be many more ocean heat waves. Climate change is survival. What can stop it? Stop. Seriously, he said. Search for location/city.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.